Hi, my name is Suhuraj Jamdagni. I'm from Paradise Scout Group Mysore, Karnataka. So today let us talk about plane table mapping. So first let us try to understand what is mapping. Mapping is the act or the operation of making a map. So let us understand the need of this mapping. Assume we have a rally or a camp or any other event where there are multiple features such as different patrol tents or different tents for different schools, activity area, dining place, etc. So if we have a map at such situations, it is easier to reach and navigate that place with the help of the map in case if it is a big area. So now let us understand what is plane table mapping. Plane table mapping involves the preparation of a map in the field by direct observation. Details can also be added to existing maps or aerial photograph by this process. Now, let us see what are the equipments required for plane table mapping. Firstly, we need a drawing sheet, a table to keep the drawing sheet, pens or alidate to take reference, ruler and pencil. Now, let us see how to perform this plane table mapping step by step. On the left side, we have the field or a original scenario, and on the right side, we'll see how do we map. So we'll do this in multiple steps. So step 1, estimate the dimension of the field and fix a scale. So firstly, we have to estimate or approximate the area of the field so that it would help us in scaling. So let us see what is scaling. The ratio of distance on a map to the corresponding distance on the ground. So I'll tell you this with a small example. So let us consider the distance between this tree and this pond is around 30 meters. So you cannot show 30 meters on a map. So hence we use the scale of 1 centimeter is equal to 30 meter, which means to say that if we have the another tree and a house with a distance of 90 meters, so we can call it as 3 centimeters. Okay. Next, coming to the step number 2, one second. Yeah. Coming to the step number 2, we should decide two sighting points A and B near the center and measure the distance between A and B accurately. So now we have to spot or find two sighting points. One is A and other one was B at the center of the field and measure the distance between them accurately. So now going to the step number 3, now let us mark the point A on the map. So we'll mark the point A on the map here. So this is the map and the actual field. So let us draw some features on the map so that it is clearly understood. So let us have a tree here and a small pond on the right side. Let us have a small pond and we'll have a small farm or a garden area here. Yeah. So now we'll go to the point A and set up a plane table there. We'll set up a plane table there and then let us look towards the point B with the help of a alidade. So alidade is a tool which is used to find the particular which is used to see the particular point with the help of it and which shows the direction and the distance on it. So with the help of the alidade, let us look to the point B and mark a line called as the datum line. So now we have two sighting points A and B ready on the map. Let us go to step number 4. Without moving the drawing board, take a sight of another feature and draw a line from point A. So now let me consider the tree as the first feature, the pond as the second feature, and this farm or a garden as the third feature. So from point A, with the help of a alidade, I draw a straight line to the tree. And similarly, I draw a straight line to the pond and draw a line to the grassland or the farm here. So now we have 3 points indicating the direction to the tree here and to the pond here and to the garden here. So we have 3 lines here. Next, step number 5, when all the features are marked with the help of the in the point A, now let us go to point B and then mark the features similarly from point B. So I choose a different color and point towards the tree and draw a straight line from point B. Sorry, the lines are not straight. And the point B to the pond and point B to the grassland. So now we have some intersections here. Intersection number 1, intersection number 2, and intersection number 3. These intersections show the position of the features on your map. So once we are done with the mapping, by erasing these points, we are left with 3 points: A or the tree, B or the pond, and C the farm or the garden. To make this look more beautiful, point A indicates a tree, so a small tree can be drawn here on the map, and a small pond can be drawn here at point B, and a small garden or a farm can be drawn at point C. And if you know the roads, we can even draw the routes between them. So a road goes something like this. Yeah. So I hope you've got some idea on plane mapping. Thank you.